I'm making my sweet and fluffy challah right now, but I'm using this machine for the first time to make it. It's called a Bosch. I've never used one before. A lot of my Jewish friends have one. Tell me if you have one. If you're not Jewish, it kneads your bread. People use this to mix all their cakes. This is what I use to make my cakes. It's so pretty. But anyways, I have been kneading my challah for years. All of my videos that I've shared with you guys are me kneading challah. And I just thought it'd be nice to not have to knead it. Especially when I'm making a 5-pound bag of challah, which is a lot of challah and a lot of flour. The kneading process takes about 10 minutes and it's exhausting. It's so beautiful and worth it, but I figured I'd give this a try. So this is my Bosch. It does have a top. It's over here right now. It's a little broken, so I have to figure that out. I got this as like a hand-me-down. So there is the yeast in there with water and sugar. Now I've got some eggs that are gonna go in and oil. I'm putting in sugar too. I'm gonna have the whole recipe in the caption for you guys. This recipe makes a lot of challah. It makes a 5-pound bag so that I can make a very special blessing that Jewish people make when they make a large batch of challah. It's called hafrashas challah. Intimidated by this, but let's turn it on. That was really noisy. I didn't expect it to be so loud. It's okay, Mel, keep going. So now I'm adding an entire bag of flour. For people who want to make a full recipe but are like, what am I going to do with the extra challah? It freezes beautifully. Some people even freeze the dough, like you make little balls of dough, you let them rise, there's instructions online how to do it, and then put them in the freezer so you always have balls of dough ready to go. I like to just make all the challah and then I freeze it already baked. Okay, and it goes. I'm not going to do it all at once because that scares me, but we'll do a little at a time. I actually put the top on because I feel like that makes sense. Also, do not forget the salt. Seriously, I've done it before and it makes a huge difference. Put the top on. See, there's a little crack there, so maybe we'll just cover it up. But I feel like this makes so much sense. And just turn it on. Now that it's starting to come together, I'm going to turn this on to low and I'm going to let it knead for like, I don't know, at least 5 minutes. When I do it by hand, I do 10 minutes. So let's see how this does after 5. I let this go longer than 5 minutes. I actually went up to 10 minutes on it. And it looks so perfect. It's just a little bit sticky in the way that I want it to be. Not having to knead it by hand for 10 minutes, game changer. And I'm just gonna take this out and transfer the dough to a bowl so that it can rise for an hour and a half. This bowl is very heavy. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, that's amazing. I'm actually making 2 batches of challah today. So now I can start over again. That is beautiful challah dough, and I'll show you what it looks like when it rises. Is it weird to cover up the bowl with this towel? It's totally clean. Okay, it's been an hour and a half, and look how beautiful this challah is. And I'm just gonna make a ton of little challah rolls because that's what I'm putting in my mishloach manot.